Well, we're here in Miami for the American Ninja Warrior LeBatard Show showdown. And Akbar, this is going to be intense.
Matt, this is going to be intense. We got Dan LeBatard, we got Guillermo, we got the whole crew here to run this ninja course.
Next up on American Ninja Warrior, it's Mike Ryan, producer of the LeBatard Show, along with Stugatz, getting himself loose, slapping his face. You know, Dan would love to do that on a daily basis. Here he is, getting ready to attack this course. And up the stairs. Mike actually thought that was the first obstacle, but now here he is on the course, ready to unleash that athletic ability, and a good start on the floating steps. And, well, it looks like his lack of athletic ability caught up with him, and then a hard leap on his knees. Now a transition to that fourth floating step over 6 feet in the air. I like this strategy, going from the top, maximizing the distance he has to travel. No one said Mike was known for his smarts. Here he goes, the long leap. Oh, right on his pepperoni nipples there. That one's gonna leave a mark. But regrouping here, we know he's a fan of the Cleveland Browns and Nick Cage. We know Mike, high tolerance for pain. See him regrouping here, really just, well, he's sitting down, not doing much, kind of like on the show, in fact. Getting ready to go for that last floating step there, regrouping. I love this approach out of Mike Ryan, shocking everybody. Long leap. Oh, wow. Avert your eyes, kids, but this is how children are made. But the determination in Mike Ryan's so impressive. Love the effort here. Mike Ryan fighting to get on top of that last floating step. Well, I gotta say, the Stugatz Army has to be proud out of this effort. He's almost all the way through one obstacle and looking totally winded. Well, nobody said Dan's employees were healthy. Here he is now sizing up the leap to the rope. If he gets through this, this would be a truly remarkable effort. Watch the leap to the rope here. Watch the grip strike. He has it. No! Snap back to reality. Mike Ryan is down, but a smile on his face. Let's take a look at this impact here. Yowzas! Domino's Pizza took that one right to the chest. And avert your eyes, kids. Look at this. Wow. Let's salute the effort out of Mike Ryan. I know Cynthia and, well, maybe not Dan, but everyone else so proud of him. And now his Free Willy moment, he's escaped. Great effort out of Mike Ryan. Next up on American Ninja Warrior, thrilled to have a celebrity running the course, Urkel. I'm sorry, I'm getting words. Oh, it's Roy Bellamy from the Dan LeBatard Show, adjusting his glasses, getting a clear view of the course. And here we go. A producer along with Stugatz, right through the archer steps onto the rope, hung up. Tremendous save out of Bellamy, and he's through. I am stunned. Someone from the LeBatard Show actually completing an obstacle. Now facing the second obstacle, the cannonball drop. And look at him, those hands clearly took a beating there. Looking down, not going to be able to tweet those clever tweets with damaged hands. But here he is trying to figure out where to hold on to it. There we go, Roy Bellamy, his wife Enid on the side. No! Oh my, 2 obstacles down, unprecedented territory. I think you can hear Dan laughing or cheering, whatever Dan does, on the sidelines. Facing the 3rd obstacle now. This is amazing. Putting everyone else to shame on the racing edge. Oh! The longshoreman ends up in the water. Roy Bellamy looked more like Ralph Bellamy. Let's take a look again. Here he is, hung up on the rope, and look at that grip strength. And look at that, saves it though through the obstacle. Here he is on the cannonball drop, holding on to it like he holds on to Dan, the man with all the real talent. And now the razor's edge, and watch this. And this is why we're reminded Roy is in radio. Well, it is what it is.
Well, the LeBatard Show showdown starts now with Billy Gill, better known as Guillermo. And you can see on the shirt, Afilador. And there's been a lot of talk, but now it's time to walk the walk. And you can see that afilador, that means grinder, and that's what Billy is, whether it's eating onions or taking deserved abuse from LeBatard and the gang.
Well, yeah, we know about the Gruden grinder, but you got to be a ninja grinder when you're out here.
That machete, a reference to how the barbs of Dan LeBatard cut at his psyche, but here he is on the cannonball drop, and LeBatard, look at him.
I'm gonna tell you
He's
something.
a little nervous.
Hey, Dan's got one of those infectious laughs. I mean, if you fall here, you're gonna hear that laughter forever.
Well, the good news is LeBatard will be able to replay this every day, multiple days for years on end.
Oh boy.
Guillermo, his future on the line.
What are you thinking about?
Well, if there's one thing we know about Guillermo, he shouldn't think. He should just do.
And look at Amin, look, watching on. You can see him watching on.
Amin
Hold on
Al
for your
Hassan.
dear life. For dear life. What?
No! He
No!
had it, but couldn't stick the dismount. And like always, Guillermo fails to finish.
Just stick the landing. Check out the replay here.
And you can see him hugging onto the cannonball like the
dear
last
life.
vestiges of his dignity.
This was, look, a bear hug, WWE style, loving the cannonball, but he couldn't stick the dismount, and Guillermo looked scared.
Look at that pale flounder belly right there.
Well,
That's amazing he held on to it.
But now look here. He knows about sticking the landing. He had it. Yeah. Sha-na-na.
Oh, boy, that's like when Dan LeBatard seems like he's going to give you a compliment and instead calls you a moron. Something Guillermo's all too familiar with. But now it's time for the NBA expert, Amin Al Hassan. He made his bones in the front office of the Knicks and the Suns, but now he's out here, and we're going to be assessing his talent for a change.
Hey, all I got to say for Amin, you better be ballin'.
Amin Al Hassan, you can see limitless. He says that refers to his talent, and says it refers to his ego.
He was born in Sudan, East Africa. I'm from West Africa.
Look at this.
He better represent for East Africa.
I think Dan LeBatard was actually offering encouragement.
He better get further.
Explosive on the
How do you go down before Guillermo? What?
And that looked like a Knicks first-round draft pick failing to deliver once again. Well, limitless certainly does not refer to his potential in American Ninja Warrior. It refers to his ability to fall on the first obstacle, Akbar.
Amin, come on.
Amin Al Hassan. He's not going to be a lottery pick after that. Let's take another look.
All right, check this out. All right, you got to be an athlete. You know what I mean? And
Good
Amin
footwork.
wasn't that. He tried to get the rope and went down.
I got to say, that looked like a Shaquille O'Neal free throw. That was just ugly.
Air
But
ball.
a tremendous effort out of Amin Al Hassan, and Dan LeBatard, I got to say, no matter how he does, he's got to be thrilled with the failures of those first two runs.
All he has to do is do better than Amin. And if he gets past the second obstacle, he's the man on the show.
So it's time for the final run of the night in the LeBatard Show showdown. Dan LeBatard. Dan is nursing an injury on that hand, just had hand surgery.
Yeah, that's right, Matt. And Dan LeBatard, of course, is scared to approach this course. He had hand surgery, so he's going to use that as an excuse not to run the course.
He said if there had to be a winner, let's face it, after the terrible performances of Guillermo and Amin Al Hassan, the winner, it's us with the entertainment. So that's it for the LeBatard Show showdown on American Ninja Warrior. Did Stu Gotts run?
Stu Gott's not here.